Hello, I'm back with another video. I'm working on my Christmas journal using Jolene, AJeweldDesign digitals. I think this is her, yeah, Snowy Winter Fancy Ephemera and Pages. So I just wanted to show you, I got the cover done and I wanted to show how I completed it. Got everything dry. This is a Reader's Digest book, and I took it totally apart and then I put it back together, and I used this We Are Memory Keepers guide for the spacing to put it back. And I did put some really thick file folders, stacked them. I don't know if I did 3 maybe, just to make a new spine, or I added to the old spine, I think. So this is that, and then I added 2 pieces of lace that I had. I didn't have anything wide enough, and I really wanted to cover this portion of the book. It was like a really gray here on the side, so I first put my duck cloth. I cut a piece, and that would wrap all the way around the book. I've seen Diane Hubert, Pretty Pink Cottage, she does that all the time. So I cut enough to wrap it all the way around, and I did that this time. On my last ones, I cut a piece for the front and back, and then I had that opening. I like her method better. So then I put my lace on, and I left enough so I could wrap it up and then glue it here. So I really like how that turned out. I would like a piece of trim to go down the center here. This is her digital here, and I glued it to some, well, first I die cut it out with a pattern. This is like a pattern die, and then I glued it to some, I think 2 pieces of cardstock to make it substantial. So this is going to have to go off to the side because my hitch fastener will have to go right here. So I'm going to wait until I do the inside and then do my hole, and then I'll glue this on. But I would love to have a piece of trim that matched this. So in my travels this weekend, I'm going to bring this with me and try to find something that I can put there. I don't know, maybe not. I do have some white trim that I pulled out, a small little piece of crochet. I could put that there. So, but I do like how that turned out. But I wanted to show you before I covered everything up how nice the duck cloth is. It's like a fabric. It's a little thicker. It does fray, but once you glue it down, it's good. So I'm really happy how that turned out. So then I picked my inside pieces from her kit. This is part of the pages, the Snowy Winter pages, and I just cut them down because my Reader's Digest is a lot smaller than normal. So I think my template here says 7 1/4 by 5, but for this inside piece I cut 7 1/2 by 5, so that worked out. So before I glued these down, I took them out of the sewing machine and sewed. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard to see. I sewed all the way around, just a straight stitch, just to give it a finished look. And I was going to round the corners, but I really need to go all the way to the edge with that, or you will see the old book inside cover. So that's how that's going to go. I am going to put them down with double stick tape around the edge, and then I'll use my glue stick my Scotch Create for the inside. Last time I did the 3-in-1 and I had bubbles and I didn't like it. So I'm going to do the, I really love this glue. That's for the back. This is for the front. But before I put that on, I'm going to put my pocket. Now she has a pocket. This pocket here, which I love. I'm still going to use this piece, but this piece here, I cut it out. Whoops. I'm not the best fussy cutter, so and then it just was too matchy. It just got lost on the page. So I said, well, I can just make one. So I made one out of the out of fabric. I have that fabric paper that I shared. I've shared before. It comes in different colors and it's got a sticky back here. It is sticky, but I wouldn't trust it to be permanent. So what I did was cut my size pocket that I wanted. So this is going to go here. This will go here somewhere, and then this is going to go in here, like so. I cut my pocket size down to what I wanted, and then I put some glue stick on it, and then I stuck it down to this. So it's down there for good. And then I took a sheet of I have everything here. I even have my sewing machine here. This is clear sheet protectors. I got a whole box of these. These are vintage, and I've been just using these to cut down for projects. So that's what I did. I took some 3-in-1 and tacked it down. So now I'm going to sew it down to here, and I'm not very good at cutting out, and the fabric was a little bit more difficult for me. So what I did was I found a die that I liked the opening, that it was about the size of this. Excuse me, let me just take a drink of water. Sorry. So I used this Spellbinders die, and I got that one from Crafty Beans D-Stash, and I just cut that out. You can do whatever you want, but that worked for me, and it was a quick thing. So it even worked on this too, because I cut one out here too of that shape. But then when I put it on, I'm like, it got lost on the page. So I'm going to use the fabric paper. Okay, so that's that. So I need to find a spot where this is going to fit on here, and then what I want to do is sew it down before I glue this on here. That way it's permanent. It's not going to stick up. And I thought about doing a thumb notch here, but because this is fabric paper, it's going to be difficult for me to cut it. I did test like a die cut here, but I could die cut it out because this is fabricy, but I kind of like it just like that. And then this will go in here like that. It'll be okay. This sticks up enough, and I'm going to put some lace on here. So I'm going to find a spot for this to be tacked down. Grab my mint tape. Was hoping this would be a quick video for you. I just wanted to share before I put everything down. Alright, so I just need to find a spot here that I'm happy with. Probably somewhere thereabouts there. No, I want to go there. It's nice having the lines to be able to, I think I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to sew this. Hopefully you won't be able to see what I'm doing, but I'll sew it on camera. I'm going to put 2 more on each side just so this doesn't slide around. It'll just give it that finished look. Where am I going to start? I'll start up at the top there. Okay, let's see how it goes. Whoops. Okay. And take my slipper off for this one. This may or may not shake the camera, I don't know. I just need to up my stitch. Oops. I think that's good. And then I have a needle position. I'm going to move my needle all the way over that way, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up. There's a little center line here, and I'm going to sew all the way around following that line there. If you can see that center line that's in the middle of the foot, I'm just going to guide that all the way around. So I'm going to do that now. This is a Bernina 210. It's like one of their inexpensive ones. Okay. And I'll just remove my tape as I go along. This is the mint tape. And if you have the needle down position feature available, this is a good time to use that, because I do have plastic underneath here. It helps from things sliding around. Every time the needle stops, it's in the down position. That really helps. So if you're looking for a sewing machine, that would be a good feature. That and a backspace. I am going slow. I'm not sure if I can go one more stitch. Let me just go try one more stitch. Yep. Take my tape off. I like this mint tape so far. I get crazy with my foot pedal. This is pretty secure. I can take the tape off. This just gives it that finished look. I just took a couple back stitches. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Let me move it out of the way. Oh, it's heavy because there's all metal. It's made with all metal parts. I believe it's made in Switzerland. Does it say it on there? I think so. Okay, so there's my pocket. So now I'm going to pull my, let me put my slipper back on. Foot's cold. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to use my little seam ripper to help me. I'm going to just pull on this back thread, and then it should bring a loop, and you can pull that thread back. Sometimes when you backspace it gets tied in there and it doesn't want to give. So I'm going to tug on the front. There it goes. Did I break it? I broke it. Alright, so I'll just put a little dab of glue there. Just didn't want any loops coming to the front, because sometimes when you sew on fabric it doesn't hold as well as and I went with a higher stitch length. On mine it's like a 3. Okay, so this one's good. I can tie this one, and I'm using silky thread. It's embroidery thread. I love it because it's nice and shiny. It gives a good finish on sewing on paper. Let's see, I broke it again. I gotta slow down. Just gonna hit it with a little bit of glue. It'll all be glued down anyways. Oh, I lost my, oh, okay. Just going to push those stitches back down because when you're sewing on paper, it'll lift it up. Okay. So there's my pocket there, and then this will go in here like so. I probably have to make some adjustments. Maybe cut off the bottom just a little bit because this is up to the top. I might do that. And I do want to put some lace up here. Alright, so now I'm ready to put it on my cover. Make sure I got the front. Okay, I did write it here. Okay, so that's going to go there. And I do want the double stick tape, and I'm using this Duck Craft double-sided tape. It's permanent on both sides. This stuff is amazing. I love it. I used it, where'd I use it? Here for my paper, my white scrapbook paper to cover up that gray book cover. Okay, don't get messed up. Alright, so I'm going to put this around the edge, and then I'm going to use my glue stick. Hopefully I got enough here. I know I have another roll, but I don't want to go dig for it. This stuff is really good stuff. It warmed up. We're getting rain today. So everything's melting. Happy dance for me because hubby's got to take me to get groceries tomorrow. And I want to go to Joann's and see if I can get some trim to match my cover. Okay, I kind of missed there, but I can sneak some 3-in-1 there. This is so tricky to do because, man, you got to line it up really good. All right, I'm going to put, yeah, I'm going to do the center. It's going to be a little messy, but I really love this stuff. It's hard to see. So, okay, I did miss a couple spots. Just want to make sure I'm getting everywhere. Okay, I'm happy with that. Sorry, I've been playing all morning. I haven't been drinking my water, so. I'm just going to peel this top. It's kind of fiddly, but hopefully I got the top. I did. All right, so I still have the tape on the bottom, so I'm going to line that bottom up. I can, best I can. Nope. Okay, I'm happy with that. That looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna peel this bottom one out a little bit, if I can grab it. There we go. Get that started. And then I'm gonna do one side at a time. Get it seated. I'll have to really push down on this lace, but I really love that finished look. Okay, get this side, and then I'll do the bottom. Yeah, I like that method a lot better. Okay, I don't want to mess anything up. A scrap piece of paper to just to protect. I think that's good. I had one corner that didn't get enough glue, and I think it's right here. But I can go around with this little tip here and get, I'm good with that. That'll work. I love how that turned out. Yep. Just wondering if I'm going to put a pocket in the back. Yeah, that if I put some lace on here, it'll really give it so I can, I'll probably cut a little bit off the bottom just so I have room for my lace. It'll give you something to grab onto. I may even, this is on pretty heavy cardstock, I may even put another piece of cardstock on here, but I love that. So that's going to go in there, like so. Isn't that cute? I really love how that turned out. Yep, that worked out really well. I think the Scotch glue in the center, because before I used the 3-in-1 and it was all bubbly, I tried to smooth it out and I just didn't like it. I might have to sneak a little glue in there. I'll just try to get this to stay down. It's good. This stuff is good. It will hold up to half a pound, so that's pretty good. Where's my bag? I'm almost thinking I want to put a pocket on the back too. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here it is. I'm thinking I want to put a pocket on the back too. Yep. So I would have to do that before I put the cover together. So now, oof, I am so close there to my fastener. I did not even give that a thought. Well, I don't know that I'm going to use that one. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm probably going to use this one here. Because, let's see, where are we at here in the middle? It's going to be right here. That's going to go like that. This is going to go on here. That's going to look really good. And I'm hoping I can find a little something to go here in this color here, like a little trim, cute trim, nothing overboard. But I'm just trying to think, did I leave enough room? I did. I did not give that a thought. Where are we in the middle? Right there. So it would be right here. It would be right there. My hole, not that, but my hole will be right there, going through there. I probably could have done that first and then this down, so you wouldn't see the little thing. Maybe I could lift that up. No, I'm not going to mess with it. So I'll worry about that later. Think about your, I should have put the hole in like I did on Amy's at Crafty Cat. I put the hole in first so I wouldn't mess it up and I would think about it. So, but I'm new to all of this. I'm learning. Alright, so I think I'll end here because I really want to put a pocket on the back. And I'll probably make it another fabric pocket. And this is the, I don't know if you can even still get this stuff. DCWV adhesive fabric. So it has like different tones like white, cream, kind of thing. So I love that. So I've been trying to use that up. It has a nice texture. I think it turned out really well. So that's probably what I'll do is and I'll probably identify this top part here that you pull out a little bit more, maybe this color lace trim up top. That way you can see it's there. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a matchy kind of crafter, so that's probably what I'll do. But I'm really happy with how the duck cloth came out, and I just used the 3-in-1, and I used the double stick here to keep it down on both sides, and it turned out really nice. I mean, I took this entire book apart down to nothing and then put it back together, so it turned out really well. I'm really happy with that. Yep, I love that. And then this will go on here. So probably, she has so many cute things in the kit, I'll pick something for the pocket on the back. Okay, that's my share for today. And, oh, I can't lose that. That's going to go there. And I need to think about my closure too before I put that on. So let me think about this. I should have put my hole in so you wouldn't see the little thing. Never get these out. So you wouldn't see this. See, because this is going to be here now. Maybe I can slide this up and sneak it in there. Boy, I was just excited to share. But I love how that turned out. I really do. And then it'll be inside. I just really want to get the covers done because that's what's holding me up. And that'll be a thing for me to do covers before anything. Okay. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend and take care. Bye.